Hey guys! So the other day something happened and I decided that I wanted to talk to you guys about it because it was something that never happened to me before, and I felt like that it would be a good thing to talk about because it's something that you actually are able to do something about it, to change. So time to story time with Alex! Yay! So the other day my friend and I were out driving and we saw something on the road. So we decided to pull over and we found this small dog. It wasn't like small, it was probably about this size. Yeah, this size, that's a good size. And we found him wandering around on his own and there was no one inside, so it was a lost dog or puppy. We weren't sure how old he is, but probably not a puppy. Then we were able to get closer to him. He wasn't actually shy, he was just busy peeing on everything really. And then we picked him up and we saw that he was wearing a tiny collar or whatever it's called. You know, those things they have around the necks. And then we started looking for a dog tag or name tag or just any form for tag, and there wasn't any, not even with its name or with the owner's phone number. So the most dog owner I know at least have the dog's name on it and often do have their phone number on the other side of the dog tag as well, but this one didn't. We didn't really know what to do and we decided to call the police to ask them for help. And they said that we should bring him home and then we should call them again the next day if we hadn't found the owner. And they'll help us to figure out what to do with it. And it would possibly go to an animal shelter for them to take care of it until they found the owner and see if it was chipped in its ear. So we brought this dog home and we posted on Facebook that we found this dog and we were looking for its owner and so on. And then we just waited, and when we brought the dog home, the very first thing it did was to pee on literally everything. So that was a great start on it, wasn't it? But other than that, it was strange to have another dog in your apartment. It's like it didn't feel right, like it felt like we were stealing it, but we were trying to help it. We ended up thinking that the dog might actually have run away because it wasn't shy at all and it wanted attention a lot, so it was pretty clear that it was missing someone or wanted to go home because it kept on whining and trying to get our attention and be close to us to feel safer. Since I assume it probably was a bit scared since it was a new place and it wasn't really its home, and it probably missed its family as well. And through the night it also kept on whining and howling, trying to get our attention even though we were asleep, so it was clear that it missed home. The next day we ended up calling the police again so it could be taken to the animal shelter because we weren't allowed dogs in the apartment, and so we didn't really know what to do with it, and we didn't know anyone who could take care of it while we kept on looking for its owner. And the Facebook post hadn't had any luck either, we hadn't found its owner, so we figured that was the best thing to do. So the guy from the animal shelter came and picked it up, and that's the last we saw of him. And I really hope that they find his owner. And the reason why I decided to share this with you guys was because it was a kind of edge-pushing experience for me. I've never tried anything like that before. And I felt so sad on the dog's behavior that it was away from its family, and what if me and my friend weren't there to pick it up? It was right next to the road, and it could have been hit by a car or something, and that's just something I found really scary, that if we hadn't decided to pull over and pick it up, it might have been dead, and then it wouldn't have found its owner at all. Not that I know that it has found its owners, I just know that the animal shelter took it away to see if they were able to find the owner, and if not, then I'll probably end up dying anyway. Which I found really sad, that a dog's life is dependent on whether it has a name tag with the owner's number on or not. So I really hope that people will learn to put their phone number on their dog's name tag, so that if it should happen, then it run away. Even if it's the most sweet dogs that never does anything or never runs away, there is a chance that it might run away or might get lost or something like that. So really, please put your phone number on the dog tags, please. It's just sad to pick up a dog that you have found knowing that their owner is somewhere out there and you have no idea how to find them. These people who own the dog might actually still love it and miss it and want him back, and if the animal shelter doesn't find it the family within a month or so, the dog is gonna die. And I just think that it's so sad, because the families might still care for the dog and miss it and want him home, but since the animal shelter can't find them, it's just gonna die. And I think it's so sad that a dog's life or any creature's life has to depend on whether they are able to find the owner or not, by them having a name tag on it with their phone number. So I really hope that it finds its family, and if you have a dog, please put your phone number and its name tag so it won't end up dying because it's lost. Please. This experience really taught me a lot, especially what to do when or if I'm going to have pets, or what to do next time I found a lost animal. And I hope you guys have learned something as well from my experience. And then it's time for me to end this video. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Bye!